Hello and welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff and today we've got a review for you. And now this is not just any review. This is a review of all 4 of the Speed Champion sets that were released on March the 1st of this year. Now you might say, well wait a minute, I see 5 cars, you said 4. I did say 4. That's because this is a double pack. This comes with 2 cars. So what we're going to do is we're going to review them all individually and then we'll view them all side by side. Of course, we're kind of already doing that right now, but they'll be up close. You can see it better. Anyways, guys, if you like my videos, hit the like button. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment below. And by the way, I've had some really nice comments lately. In the last week, I've had 2 of you tell me that because of my review, you purchased the set that I reviewed. That is the ultimate compliment anyone can give me. So thank you to those who do leave me comments. I do read them. And also I got an idea for the city in one of the comments this morning. So I appreciate it all. Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's jump into the review, and we'll start off with this car right here, which is the McLaren Formula 1 race car. Behind door number 1, we have set number 76919, and the official title of this one is a 2023 McLaren Formula 1 race car. This one retails for $26.99. And before we get into the review, let me give you a review of my reviews. It's a tongue twister, I know, but some people have never watched my videos before, so I do have to go over this. So the first things I do is I'll give you the dimension of the product. And I'll give it to you in imperial and in metric. Then I'll go over any information I could find on the minifigures, and mostly what that consists of is whether it's unique to the set or not. Sometimes the set's so new that information is not available, but if it's there, I give it. Then from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, I give you the rankings on value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and part out value. And then the 6th ranking is the average of those first 5 scores for overall ranking. And in this case, we've got a couple of sets to review, 4 to be exact. So let's get into this one. The dimensions. This is 7.5 inches by 3 inches by 2 inches tall. If you're on the metric system, that is 19 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. The minifigure, unfortunately, there is no information. This thing is so new. I couldn't find it on Bricklink, Brick Economy. I couldn't find it anywhere that tells me if it's unique or not to the set. But they did do something with these minifigures. They did give them a helmet and a hairpiece. So if they're driving the car, you can have their helmet on, or if they're walking the streets or outside the car, they have the regular hair on to make them look a little bit normal. Because walking around in a helmet is kind of a weird thing. You can do it if you like, but you probably won't even see most of the stares you're getting, but you'll get them. Anyway, let's go over the value of this set. As stated earlier, it retails for $26.99, 245 pieces, and 1 minifigure. So that comes out to 11 cents per piece. Now, if you know anything about Lego, lately, between 10 and 12 cents is about the average for a normal set. But this is not normal. This is licensed, and it's still in that range. So that, to me, is a great price. However, it did come with 32 stickers. Not too much of a shock when it comes to these Speed Champions. That's just the way it goes. They always have a bunch of stickers. So you kind of just deal with it, right? So I'm only going to dock at 1 point. Speaking of stickers, though, I kind of do like the stickers. They have a Google Chrome right here and here, and also Google Chrome back here. I think that's the browser that most of us use. I don't use Edge. I don't use Mozilla Firefox. I don't use Safari. I used to use Safari for gaming web browser games back, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, but don't really use it. Chrome's my favorite. Chrome's fast, and I do like it a lot. So I like that, and also they have a Cisco sticker on here, and up until recently I owned some shares of Cisco, and so kind of a personal touch. I liked it, but the value over 9, I'm going to give it a 9. And as far as printed, there is a printed piece here, a printed piece here. These wheels are printed, and so are the radar dishes. So it's a mixture of both, printed and stickers. And as far as creativity, I'm going to give it a 10. When you look at this set, you cannot mistake it for anything else. It is definitely a Formula 1 race car, and that's it. I mean, it's awesome. Formula 1 is a good thing, and yes, I meant to do that. And so creativity is a 10. As far as playability, though, I can only give it a 9. Here's why. You can't put this on the city street. So it has less playability because it's limited to pretty much a racetrack or a museum if you have one. And that's about it. You can't put it on a regular city road. So playability is a 9. Ease of build, well, there's only one instruction booklet for this car, and it has 107 steps, so that's a little bit more than 2 pieces per step. Not too complicated, but with all the stickers and also the fact that while I was building it, this kept coming off, and this kept coming off, and these kept coming off. So I'm going to give ease of build a 6. Part out value, I'm only going to give a 5, and here's why. Even though this is a cool set, I do like it, the value is good and all that stuff. When it comes to part out value, you've got these wedge plates, you've got these other wedges, and the other problem is with having so many printed and stickers, it makes it really hard to use it for something else. I mean, maybe if you're going to have some sort of advertisement, you can use the Cisco ones and the chrome, but it really limits it. So that's why the part out value is a 5, and overall it's a 7.8 for this set. Now let's go ahead and let's move on and look what's behind door number 2. Behind door number 2, we have set number 76920. It was also released March the 1st, 2024. It is called the Ford Mustang Dark Horse Sports Car, and it also retails for $26.99, just like the other one did. As far as dimensions, this set is 6 1/4 inches by 3 inches by 1 3/4 inches tall. On the metric system, that equates to 16 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. As far as the value, well, let's go over this a little bit here. It has 31 stickers. Again, not a shocker with the Speed Champions. They tend to have a lot of stickers, a lot of endorsements that can be put on these cars, so I understand that. And you're basically getting 344 pieces and 1 minifigure for $26.99. That comes out to 7.8 cents per piece, which is very phenomenal considering that this is licensed. I mean, after all, it's Ford. It kind of maybe tells you that Ford doesn't really value the brand that much. And seeing as Ford stands for Fix or Repair Daily or Found on Road Dead, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense, a lower price. And I'm only kidding. Don't kill me in the comments. Look, I've had a Ford truck for 8 years, at least this one. It'll be 8 years in May. And then before that, I owned a Ford truck, and it was a 72 Ford, so that tells you how long I had it, or about how long I had it. So I am a Ford guy. I like Fords. My neighbor next door just bought a Ford, and I helped him look it over before he bought it. So you know what? I'm a Ford guy. Don't keep me in the comments. Just a joke, because the price per piece is only 7.8 cents. And with the 31 stickers, I'm going to give it a value of 9 as well. Creativity, though, I'm going to give it a flat 10. I'm going to tell you what. I like this. I like the different lines, how this sticks up just like the real one does. I do like the Mustang little sticker here. I also love the tail lights, how they use the sticker to capture the 3 brake lights, which is the iconic brake lights of almost every Mustang I've ever seen. However, I will say the Shelby is also a good car, and I had a neighbor, he was on my paper route as a kid. He had 2 Shelbys actually, and he always had younger women around him, and he was kind of slightly older guy. I don't think anything to do with the Shelbys or his money, but you tell me in the comments below. Anyway, back to this review. So creativity is a 10, just because it looks and feels like a Mustang, and I think it looks really awesome. I like the dark colors, and it's supposed to be, it's a dark horse. Playability is a 10, and that's because you can put this on the city streets. These cars in the Speed Champion lineup are awesome because they make your minifigures look more affluent, makes them look a little bit more rich kind of thing, and I love it. And so I'm going to give it a 10. As far as ease of build, it's a little higher than the last one. This one here, I'm going to give it a 7. There's 1 instruction booklet and there's 105 steps. That works out to a little more than 3 pieces per step. It's not too bad. Most of the points I docked is just because the amount of stickers that are on here, and I have trouble when it's black on black or anything that's dark upon dark. And this here, you have the dark blue on the dark blue. I did have trouble positioning the sticker straight. I can't see that well. So that was a little bit hard for me, so I'm going to give it a 7. Part out value is a 5, just like the other one. And that's mainly because, again, with these kind of pieces and the wedges and the wheels and that kind of stuff, you really don't have anything else you can do with this. I mean, unless you're going to do another vehicle, it limits. So that's why the part out value is a 5. And overall, I'm giving it an 8.2. Let's see what's behind door number 3. Door number 3 has set number 76921, which is the Audi S1 e-tron quattro race car, which was released March the 1st, 2024, and it also resells for $26.99. I'm starting to see a little theme here going. $26.99. Okay, anyway. The dimensions on this guy. It is 6 7/4 inches long, 2 3/4 wide, and it is a total of 2 inches tall. On the metric system, that's 16.5 centimeters by 7 centimeters by 4 centimeters. And a lot of that length comes from the spoiler and this front piece, and the height also comes from that. But I mean, it's not really relevant. I couldn't find anything out on any of the minifigures in the set. None of them are unique. They all come with the hair piece though, and the helmet, which, like I said, makes them more versatile. But let's move on to the value. The value of this set, there's only 11 stickers on this one. They did far more printed. This is printed, these are printed, that's printed, that's printed, this is printed, but it does have some stickers here in different places, but they didn't go nuts on the stickers. There's only 11, so that's great. And I would go ahead and give the value a 10, and that's also because, well, there's 274 pieces and one minifigure for $26.99. That's 9.9 cents. That's a really good value on the, you know, price per piece point on that. And so I'll give it a 10, even though it's 11 stickers, because you expect stickers with a speed champion. So like I said, I'm not going to dock anything for having 11 stickers. Creativity, it's also a 10. This looks like an Audi, even with the special little side mirrors there. I love them. I love the spoiler. I love this front end piece. I love it all. This looks really, really good. So creativity is a 10. As far as playability, it's also a 10. This can be on the streets, again, and makes your minifigures seem like they've got nicer jobs, they're affluents, and that kind of stuff. So hey, you know what? It spices up the city. I like it. As far as ease of build, well, there is one booklet and 97 steps. So that comes out to almost 3 pieces per step. I'm not gonna, you know, basically, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. And as far as part out value, well, it's gonna be the same as the others, and it's gonna be a 5. And again, that's because, you know, with the special pieces, it's kind of hard to use somewhere else. And some of these, like the wheel rims, well, at least you can't really use them anywhere else unless you're gonna, you know, make another Audi. So it kind of limits it. It's a 5 overall. It's an 8.2. Let's see what's behind door number 4. Behind door number 4, you're not seeing double. This is a double pack, so it's meant to be this way. So there's nothing wrong with your glasses, nothing wrong with your contacts. It's just the way it is. And it is similar cars but different. I mean, the same color scheme, I should say. And that's because these are the BMW M4 GT3 and the BMW M Hybrid V8 race car, this guy right here. So what you have here is you got 2 different dimensions, and let's start off with the smaller guy. This guy here, he's 6 inches long, he's 3 inches wide, and he's 2 inches tall. On the metric system, that is 17 by 7.5 by 5. This guy here, well, a little different here. He's 19. He's a little bit longer, 19 centimeters, and he is 7.5 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters tall. And yeah, he's kind of a short, squatty guy because he stays towards the ground. He's a race car. Inches wise, that's 7.5 inches by 3 inches by 1.25 inches. And let's talk about the minifigures. Well, there is no information on whether they're unique or not, but I will say I really do enjoy the split color pants on these. These are awesome. And well, the whole entire car is split colors, so I like it. And they do come with the 2 hair pieces that you need in order to make them fit into normal life. So I like that aspect of it. So let's go over value. On the value, there are 71 stickers. That's kind of a lot, but it is about 30 per car, or 35 per car, I should say. Which, if you look at the other ones, you know, the first one had 32, the second one had 31. So it's a little bit higher than the others, but not too outlandish. And if you look at the price point, well, it's $44.99. And if you look at the other ones, they were $26.99. Just say $27, rounded up a penny. And you multiply that by 2, that's $52. And that's the price it should be if they're following the same price point for the other ones. It should be $54, but you're getting it for $44.99. So it's like $10 off for getting 2 cars that are similar value and detail as the other ones. And like I said, 676 pieces and 2 minifigures. I mean, that's awesome. The price per piece is 6.7 cents per piece. So again, awesome, awesome, awesome. Lego did a really good job on this. And the price point is very good. The only problem is the 71 stickers kind of turns me off. There's not a whole lot of printed, but there is some printed and it didn't make sense. Like this blue little line around the top, it is printed, but the sticker on the flat top on the part is not. It's a sticker. And same with this thing right here. Part of it is printed on the sides, but yet we have a sticker here and a sticker here. It didn't really make sense to me, so I'm going to give a value of 9 out of 10. I'm not going to take off too much there, just a little, because it is kind of funky. But hey, creativity, well, we're sitting at a flat 10 there. I mean, these look like a race car, this one, and this one looks like a sports car. They both look awesome. I can't say much, you know, it's great. Playability, even though this one has to stay on the racetrack and this one does not, I'm going to still give it a 10, and that's because there is versatility here in how you can play with it and what you can do with it. And also ease of build. Well, as you would expect, there are indeed 2 booklets here, you know, one for the sports car, one for the race car. To be expected. 274 steps, so approximately 2 to 3 pieces per step. Not too bad. But I'm going to give the ease of build a 5. The amount of stickers makes it hard, and again, there's some black on black right here, black on black here, and I just cannot, I can't do it. And maybe it's my age, maybe you guys don't have a problem with it, and I don't think I used to have a problem with it 20 years ago, but Mr. Chip's sitting at a ripe old age of, well, I'm not telling you. Anyway, I'm going to give the ease of build a 5. Part out value, I'm also going to give it a 5. And it's for the same reasons the other ones. With all the printed pieces, it kind of does limit what you can do with these pieces. And since there's so many of them that are printed, I'm going to give it a 5. Overall, that's a 7.8 for this set here. As promised, I have the full lineup here. We've got here set number 76919, which is the 2023 McLaren Formula 1 race car. This one here is set number 76920, the Ford Mustang Dark Horse sports car. We have set number 76921, which is the Audi S1 e-tron quattro race car. And we have set number 76922, which is 2 sets, or cars. And it is the BMW M4 GT3 and the BMW M Hybrid V8 race car. I think this is an awesome lineup. Thank you, Lego. I always enjoy getting the Speed Champions. I've collected almost every single one of them. I don't do the larger ones. In fact, they're not even considered Speed Champions. They may not look like it, but most of them are technically are Technic, not Speed Champions. These smaller Speed Champions with a price point between $20 and $30, I really like them. And if you have $20, $30 and that's all you can spend on a Lego and you like the city theme, I recommend picking one of these up. And that's because, well, you get yourself a good set for about $30, so including tax. So, great sets. All right, guys, what's also great is this video. And if you agree with that, please hit the like button. If you don't, well, please don't hit it. I don't want any fakeness. Hit it if you like it. If you think I've earned your subscription, well, please subscribe. And if you subscribed before, please check and make sure you're still subscribed. Why do I say that? Because there's a channel that I like. It's a true crime one. And I noticed this week that I was unsubscribed for the 2nd time on that channel. I never leave a comment on that channel, so they couldn't have possibly said, hey, we don't want this guy around. YouTube just randomly said, you're not subscribed anymore. So if you would, just make sure that YouTube hasn't done that to you if you already have subscribed. Also, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you plan on getting any of these or all of them. Let me know if you've already purchased one or all of them. And let me know what you think of my ratings. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Tell me what you think. Tell me, what are you going to do with these cars if you did buy them? You're going to put them in your city? Are you going to build a mansion and put this guy in there? I mean, you're going to see, well, I guess John Cena technically didn't have one of these. He had the GT. But, I mean, you're going to have a John Cena sig fig thing going on and having him driving this? I don't know. You tell me what you want to do. Also, turn on all notifications. That way you'll know when I put out a video or do a live stream. I have cut back a little bit. I'm only doing a few a week. But if you want to know when they come out, hit that notification bell and select all. Alright guys, here's a few ways you can help out the channel. If you got a little extra money and you want to make a donation directly, there's a PayPal link. Speaking of links, there's also a link to my Bricklink store. We have a little less than 1 million pieces, but we ship within 1 business day. So if you want to help the channel, and you're going to buy from Bricklink anyway, check out my store, Chip Off the Old Block, first. See if I have it. If I do, buy from me. That has twofold effect. First, you get the pieces you need for your builds. Second of all, I get the money I need to run the channel and buy cool things like this. So if you want to help me out, thank you. If you don't have the financial means, that is totally okay. I don't care. It's not a requirement, and I'm not going to be salty about it in the slightest bit, man. I appreciate every like, comment, subscribe. I like it all. So hey, if you want to help out that way, that's great. If you also want to share a link to this video or any of my other videos where you know there are LEGO fans, please do it. It helps me out. I don't have a marketing department. I can't afford a marketing department. But if you could do that for me, that would be awesome. Also, watch another video right after this one. YouTube loves when you do that, so please do it. I'd be eternally grateful if you do. It tickles the algorithm, and it tells the algorithm that people are spending more time on the channel, which then says, oh, we got to push this out to more people because they might like it. So hey, kind of marketing too, but you're getting the algorithm to do it for me. So I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on my next video.